I was on an observation with the mascot, which is Chari, or known as the Blue Dragon. Whenever I send him out from the principal's office, he starts to run towards the library with engagement. The Blue Dragon is also generous and has a passion of loving to read, and is always found sitting at his usual spot, which is next to the statue. I've learned that when some of the students sees the Blue Dragon, he seems to ask them if they could join him in reading some books with him. Some do, and some don't. But sometimes, a few of them decides to mock some of the Blue Dragon's words, and after overhearing one of those instances, he gets dejected. I couldn't blame him, but I'll go through further observations on him as time passes by. Recorded by Rachel.
There's something about the mascot I remember seeing in the library. What is his name again? Charlie. If I could remember so about him, I do not know if I could believe me or not, but whenever I was in the library studying with my friends, I kind of noticed his eyes were changing the positions. He wasn't like you, no holding while staring at the books. He somewhat was like, look at me. Well, lots of my friends of mine call me a dragon slayer because I'm very good of slaying the dragons in the game. But if you tell me if there's a dragon in real life, I do not believe it in any way. I also have been thinking that the dragons that Chari has been staring deeply into my eyes. I'm not sure, but it looks like he almost about to threaten me to kill me. But that ain't real, right? Anyway, I got to go now. I got to do some more studying, study with my friends.
This is the janitor speaking. I've been noticing a lot of strange things happening around this college house. It all began when I heard about a report of a student who supposedly said that one of the mascots looked at him like they wanted to go home or something. I didn't guess maybe the student was just seeing things or just have a wild imagination. But after that, something weird happened. I don't know how to explain it, but the students began to go missing, one by one. I don't know why or what, but something isn't right here. I can feel it. And now, get to the bottom of this. If you're hearing this, wish me luck. Hope I can find that one student named Nat. He was a good student. He treated me well. Okay, I'm getting off topic here. Signing out.
The observation I'm now looking on, which is Geronia. Jeronia was a self-defense mascot, or SD mascot, who seems to be quite energetic without any worry when he comes to the surface of the college house for the first time. But it doesn't mean that I do not need to observe with him. Jeronia has taught a few students about how to do a self-defense, which is good. However, a few students has been reported that he went on a bad temper and we had to send him on a timeout. And there's a few occasions when Jeronia pat on the student's head. Student has also reported that they suddenly fainted because of how strong Jeronia is. But the good side is that none of the students didn't really get injured by his strong pats. So we had to teach Jeronia on how to control his temper and also how to give students a gentle pat. Overall, it was a good result that none of the students get any injuries or any reports for his bad temper, except a few occasions of it, but it was a good result that Jeronia has finally learned how to control himself. Recorded by Rachel.
This is the principal from the Parodies College House. Oh, wait, is this on? Oh, it is on. Okay. Chari and Jeronia. Both of these mascots are released during the school hours, and this is my take on them for the first day of release. So, Chari had to be led by Miss Rachel because of his first day being on the service at the college house. Also, Miss Rachel will be watching on Chari and have to report the results by the end of the school hour. Jeronia, on the other hand, is surprisingly confident on his first day of release. However, Miss Rachel still needs to analyze Jeronia since he's a bad-tempered little mascot. So, if any students notice such a thing, they have to inform it to her so that it'll be on timeout. Overall, those two mascots don't have much problems with them and are suitable for the students throughout the semester, so there ain't much about it. That's all.
Good night, little sheep.
"那个人类呢？那个家伙呢？"
Chari, calm down. I dealt with that guy already.
真的吗？他现在在哪里？
They're at the room. You know, the principal's office. Something bothering you?
没有，只是那个人把我困在这个图书馆密道。
I see. You're lucky that I got you out. Otherwise you'll be stuck in there forever. Anyway, we have more work to do. I'll deal with that guy while you keep an eye on anyone trying to get here.
随便啦，如果你有什么事，你要叫我。
That's the Chari.